You always have one power that no one can take from you: the power to decide what deserves a reaction. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." Sit with that for a moment. How much anger in your life was ever truly caused by events themselves? A disrespectful comment, a delay, a betrayal, a moment where things didn't go your way. The Stoics would say none of these things harmed you. What harmed you was the moment you handed them control over your inner world. Anger is not strength. It feels powerful, but it weakens judgment, clouds reason, and turns calm people into prisoners of impulse. It burns energy, damages relationships, and leaves you drained long after the moment passes. Stoicism teaches something radical. Nothing outside you has the right to disturb your peace without your permission. Today, I'm sharing 8 Stoic laws, not theories, but mental weapons that dissolve anger at its root. These principles have been used for centuries by emperors, warriors, and thinkers to remain unshaken in chaos. This won't be easy, but it will change how you move through the world. Stay until the end, because each law builds on the last. By the final one, you'll have a complete system for inner control. And if this resonates, drop this in the comments. My peace is stronger than my anger. Law 1. Separate the event from the meaning. Seneca warned us with a truth that most people never slow down enough to understand. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Read that again. Most of your anger has never come from reality itself. It came from the mental movie you played afterward. Anger rarely comes from what happened. It comes from the meaning you assign to what happened. Someone interrupts you mid-sentence. Someone leaves your message on read. Someone speaks carelessly without thinking. In raw form, these are just events. Sound waves, movement, a moment in time. But the mind doesn't stop there. Instantly it adds fuel. They disrespected me. They don't value me. They always treat me like this. And now notice something important. The event is over in seconds, but the story can burn for hours, even days. That story is where anger lives. Marcus Aurelius trained himself to see this clearly. He wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your judgment of it. And this you have the power to revoke." That sentence alone can dismantle anger at its root. Because it means this: you are not angry because of what happened. You are angry because of what you decided it meant. And if you decided it, you can undecide it. That's the key. You can revoke the judgment. Think about this for a moment. If someone cuts you off in traffic, the car didn't insult you. If someone speaks sharply, the sound itself didn't wound you. If someone ignores you, silence didn't attack you. Your mind filled in the blanks. And the moment you see that, something powerful happens. You get your control back. This is why this law is the foundation of everything that follows. Without it, anger feels automatic. With it, anger becomes optional. Practice this immediately. When irritation rises, do not respond. Pause. Take 3 slow breaths. In that pause, ask yourself one simple question. What part of this is fact? And what part is my interpretation? Then do something radical. Remove the story. Leave only the event. No assumptions, no accusations, no mental drama, just reality as it is. When you do this, anger loses its grip. Because anger cannot survive without judgment. It needs a story to feed on. And if this moment just clicked for you, if you felt that sudden sense of clarity, pause for 1 second and like this video. Not for me, for yourself. Because every time you reinforce wisdom, you train your mind to return to it. Drop this affirmation in the comments and let it sink in. I choose clarity over reaction. This is how calm begins. Law 2. Expect human imperfection. Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man in the world at the time, began his mornings with this reminder. Today I will meet people who are arrogant, dishonest, selfish, and ignorant. Not to harden his heart, not to become bitter or cold, but to stay calm. Because when you expect human weakness, it no longer ambushes you. So ask yourself honestly, why does anger still surprise you when people act poorly? Why do you expect emotional maturity from everyone you cross paths with? Most people are not self-aware. They have never examined their thoughts. They react from habit, fear, ego, and unresolved pain. And yet we walk into the world expecting them to be patient, fair, thoughtful, and disciplined. That expectation is the real source of your frustration. When you expect perfection, disappointment becomes automatic. When you expect wisdom from the untrained, anger becomes inevitable. Stoicism teaches realism, not cynicism. People act from ignorance, from insecurity, from emotional wounds they don't even know they carry. When you truly accept this, something powerful happens. Their behavior stops feeling personal. A rude comment becomes predictable. A broken promise becomes human. An inconsiderate action becomes ordinary, not shocking. And when something is no longer shocking, it no longer controls you. This doesn't mean you tolerate disrespect. It means you stop burning over it. You can still set boundaries. You can still walk away. You can still correct behavior. But you do it without rage, without poison in your chest, without surrendering your peace. Here's how to apply this daily. Before stepping into the world, prepare your mind. Tell yourself, I will meet flawed people today, and that is normal. When someone disappoints you, replace, how could they do this? With, of course they did. Not in bitterness, in clarity. And most importantly, stop personalizing behavior that was never about you. People are acting out their inner chaos, not responding to your worth. Now pause for a moment. If this realization just lifted some weight off your chest, if you felt that quiet relief of, I don't have to be surprised anymore, take 1 second and like this video. That small action reinforces a powerful mental shift. Acceptance without surrender, because this law alone can save you years of unnecessary anger. Remember, this doesn't excuse bad behavior. It simply refuses to let it poison your mind. Drop this affirmation in the comments and let it settle in. I expect flaws and I remain calm. This is how you become unshakable. Law 3. Discipline the voice in your head. Epictetus revealed one of the most dangerous truths about the human mind. Men are disturbed not by things but by the views they take of them. Read that slowly, because this means your anger is not controlled by the world. It is controlled by the voice inside your head. The insult itself ends in seconds. The tone of voice, the careless comment, the disrespectful look, but the replay lasts for hours. You hear it again and again. You imagine what you should have said. You relive the moment from different angles. That replay is where anger grows roots. The event is gone, but your inner dialogue keeps it alive. This is why two people can experience the same situation, and one remains calm while the other burns inside. The difference is not strength, it's narration. Your inner voice decides whether anger grows or dies. And if you don't discipline that voice, it will sabotage you. Stoicism teaches that the first thought is automatic, but the second thought is a choice. Train your mind like this. First, catch the initial angry thought. It usually sounds like, they disrespected me. This is unbearable. I won't let this slide. Second, label it immediately. Say to yourself, this is a judgment, not truth. That single sentence creates distance, and distance creates control. Third, replace the thought with reason, not positivity, not denial, reason. Say, I control my response, or this does not require my anger. You are not suppressing emotion. You are redirecting it. Now notice something important. Most people speak to themselves like enemies. Harsh, accusatory, exaggerated. Stoicism teaches the opposite. Speak to yourself like a calm guide, like a teacher correcting a student, not like a judge passing a sentence. Marcus Aurelius wrote his meditations not to sound wise, but to become wise. He used writing to discipline his thinking, to remind himself what mattered, to keep his inner voice aligned with reason. You should do the same. And right here, if you're realizing how often your own thoughts have fueled your anger, if this feels uncomfortably accurate, pause for 1 second and like this video, because awareness is the first victory, and reinforcing it matters. The moment you govern your inner voice, You stop being dragged by emotions you didn't choose. Drop this affirmation in the comments and let it anchor in your mind. I govern my inner voice. This is where true self-mastery begins. Law 4. Create space before response. Anger feeds on speed. Wisdom needs space. The faster you react, the less control you have. The slower you respond, the more powerful you become. Between stimulus and response lies freedom. Not hours, not minutes. Sometimes just 3 breaths. 1 pause. A moment of silence. That space, small as it seems, is where control lives. Seneca understood this better than most. He wrote, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay." Why delay? Because anger is an impulse, and impulses weaken with time. The insult lands, and you want to fire back. The message irritates you, and your fingers rush to reply. The frustration hits, and your body tenses, ready to react. But if you can create even a tiny gap, anger begins to lose oxygen. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." That power activates the moment you refuse to respond immediately. Here's how to practice this in real life. First, breathe before responding. 3 slow breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Your breath signals your nervous system to stand down. Second, delay emotional messages. If you're angry, don't send it. Not now. Not while your pulse is elevated. What feels urgent in anger almost always feels unnecessary later. Third, let time dissolve intensity. Give it 10 minutes, an hour, a night. Notice how what once felt explosive becomes manageable. Anger cannot survive patience. Reacting instantly hands your power away. Pausing keeps it. And here's something most people never realize. The world expects you to react, to snap back, to defend, to escalate. When you don't, it unsettles people, because calm is unmovable. Right here, if you've ever regretted something you said in anger, if you've felt the cost of reacting too fast, take a second and like this video, because this law alone can save relationships, reputations, and peace of mind. You are not weak for pausing. You are disciplined. Drop this affirmation in the comments and let it train your reflexes. I respond, I do not react. This is what real control looks like. Law 5. Stop taking things personally. Most insults reveal the speaker, not the target. A bitter person speaks bitterness. An insecure person projects insecurity. A frustrated soul looks for somewhere to unload its weight. This is one of the hardest truths to accept, because anger convinces you that every attack is about you. But Epictetus saw through this illusion. He taught, if someone speaks badly of you, remember they act according to their beliefs, not your worth. That single idea changes everything. When someone insults you, what they're really showing you is their inner state, their fear, their resentment, their lack of self-control. The words are just the delivery system. An insult only hurts if you accept it. If someone hands you a burning coal and you refuse to grab it, who gets burned? Not you. Silence is not weakness. Silence is strength. Indifference is not apathy. It is armor. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. This doesn't mean pretending words don't sting. It means refusing to let them live rent-free in your mind. You don't need to defend yourself from every opinion. You don't need to correct every accusation. You don't need to prove your worth to people who don't see it. Sometimes the strongest response is no response. And right here, if you're realizing how much energy you've wasted carrying other people's words, how many nights you replayed comments that never deserved your attention, pause for 1 second and like this video, because this law is freedom. Freedom from explaining yourself. Freedom from reacting. Freedom from absorbing poison that was never meant for you. When you stop taking things personally, something incredible happens. You become untouchable. People may talk, they may judge, they may project, but their words pass through you, not into you. Drop this affirmation in the comments and let it become your shield. Their words are not my burden. This is emotional independence. Law 6. Release anger quickly. Holding anger is not strength, it is self-harm. Most people think anger protects them. that it keeps them powerful, that it proves they were wronged. But Marcus Aurelius saw the truth clearly. He wrote, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. When you hold on to anger, you don't rise above the one who hurt you. You mirror them. Anger is a burning coal. It was never meant to be held, and the longer you grip it, the deeper it burns." The event already happened. The words were already spoken. The damage, if any, is already done. Yet anger convinces you to relive it, over and over again. This is what the Stoics called the second wound. The first wound is what someone did to you. The second wound is what you do to yourself by refusing to let it go. And the second wound is always worse. The person who hurt you may already be calm. They may be laughing. They may be sleeping peacefully, while you stay awake, replaying, tightening your grip. That is not justice. That is unnecessary suffering. Practice release like this. First, name the anger. Say it clearly. I am angry. Not justified. Not righteous. Just angry. Naming it removes its disguise. Second, refuse the second wound. Ask yourself, why should I continue to suffer for something that is already over? Third, let it pass without attachment. Don't suppress it. Don't argue with it. Let it move through you and out of you, like smoke in open air. Because freedom is not winning arguments in your head. Freedom is letting go. And right here, if you're realizing how long you've carried anger that never gave you anything back, how much peace it quietly stole, take 1 second and like this video, because this law alone can change your emotional life. Letting go is not weakness. It is discipline. It is choosing your future over your past. Drop this affirmation in the comments and feel the weight lift. I release what no longer serves me. This is how you reclaim your peace. Law 7. Turn obstacles into training. The obstacle becomes the way. Marcus Aurelius didn't write this as poetry. He wrote it as instruction, because nothing that stands in your path is there by accident. Every difficulty carries a lesson. Every irritation hides a training ground. Every delay trains patience. Every insult trains restraint. Every setback strengthens character. Anger rises when life refuses to move the way you want it to. But Stoicism asks a different question. Not, why is this happening to me? But what is this training me for? That single shift changes everything. When problems become lessons, anger becomes useless. There is no enemy to fight, only a skill to develop. Seneca reminded us, difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. Without resistance, muscles weaken. Without obstacles, character softens. Life is not punishing you. It is sharpening you. Think about the moments that tested you most. The disrespect, the loss, the delay you didn't ask for. Those moments didn't destroy you. They revealed what still needed strength. And here's the truth most people miss. The calmest, strongest people were not spared difficulty. They were trained by it. So the next time irritation rises, pause and ask, what is this moment asking me to practice? Patience, self-control, detachment, endurance. The moment you ask that question, anger loses its authority, because you are no longer resisting reality. You are learning from it. And right here, if you're realizing that your struggles weren't wasted time, that they were shaping you quietly all along, take a second and like this video, because this mindset changes how you see everything. Obstacles stop feeling personal. Setbacks stop feeling unfair. Life stops feeling like a fight. It becomes training. Drop this affirmation in the comments and let it reframe your path. Every challenge strengthens me. This is how frustration turns into wisdom. Law 8. Live fully in the present. Anger lives in memory. Anger lives in imagination. Peace lives here. Now, Seneca warned, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Think about that. How often are you not upset by what is, but by what was or what might be? A harsh word yesterday, a worry about tomorrow, a replay of slights long gone. That is where anger festers. That is where frustration breeds. The present moment, however, cannot insult you. It cannot betray you. It cannot wound you. It simply exists. Anchor yourself here, right now. Notice your breath. Feel it moving in and out. Notice sensation. The weight of your body. the feel of your clothes, the sounds around you. Notice the now. This moment is neutral. Nothing added, nothing taken. Anger thrives in the shadows of memory and imagination. Peace thrives in the sunlight of reality. Here's how to practice daily. Pause several times a day and simply notice the present. When your mind drifts to should have or what if, gently bring it back to sensation. Ask yourself, what can I do right now? Focus only on what is actionable in this moment. And right here, if you've ever felt yourself trapped by past regrets or future worries, if you can feel even a fraction of relief just by focusing on now, take a moment and like this video, because this small act reinforces your mind's anchor in reality, not reaction. Drop this affirmation in the comments and let it root in your consciousness. I am grounded in now. Master the present, and no insult, setback, or imagined slight can steal your peace. Your calm becomes unshakable, your mind untouchable, your life fully lived. Anger is not inevitable, it is a habit. And like any habit, it can be unlearned. Calm is not luck, it is trained. Every time you pause, every time you reframe, every time you let go, you are exercising your inner strength. The Stoics didn't escape hardship. They didn't live in a world free from insult, betrayal, or frustration. They faced war, plague, political chaos, and personal loss. And yet, they were not consumed, because they mastered themselves, and so can you. Imagine your mind as a fortress. The storms of life rage outside, insults, setbacks, frustrations. But inside, the walls are steady, the gates are controlled. The storms may howl, but they cannot breach your inner peace. This is not fantasy, this is practice. Daily, small actions compound. Pausing, breathing, reframing, letting go, anchoring in the present. These are the exercises that turn the ordinary mind into an untouchable mind. Drop this final affirmation in the comments and let it anchor your practice. I'm calm, disciplined, and untouchable. If this video has helped you even a little, if these Stoic laws are starting to change how you react, how you see challenges, how you reclaim your peace, take a moment right now to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe. Because your engagement matters. It reminds your mind to keep practicing, and it helps others discover the same freedom you are beginning to feel. Practice these laws daily. Observe the change. Not because the world around you has shifted, but because you have shifted. Calm is not given, it is earned. Through discipline, through reflection, through mastery of your inner world. And the moment you claim that mastery, you become untouchable, not because life is perfect, but because your mind is. Like, comment, subscribe, and start living as the calm, disciplined, and untouchable person you were meant to be.